Tenemos el honor de invitarlos hoy porque tenemos otras grandes noticias que compartir y bueno, nos da mucho gusto que nos puedan acompañar hoy. Muchas gracias en especial pues a todo el equipo de la ciudad, a nuestros regidores, nuestro alcalde, el equipo del City Manager, pues por hacer estos proyectos posibles. Sin ellos en realidad pues no contamos con el apoyo necesario para poder lanzar estos proyectos, especialmente pues en estas épocas que de repente sí se nos ha complicado un poco la industria. Y bueno, this morning, I want to start by introducing all of our special guests that join us today. I'll start by introducing our elected officials. We've got Mayor Darling here with us this morning. We have Mayor Pro Tem Veronica Whitaker joining us this morning. Commissioner Javier Villalobos with us. Commissioner Joaquin Zamora joining us. And Commissioner Tania Ramirez with us this morning as well. Commissioner Omar Quintanilla, sorry, Commissioner. And then I'd love to introduce our City Manager's office. We've got our City Manager, Roy Rodriguez, with us this morning. His team, Michelle Rivera, Joe Vera, and Jeff Johnson. Thank you all for all you do to support the airport. We can't do a lot without the support of our airport board. So for all our airport board, a very special gratitude. Thank you for all that you do for this team. Past members of the board are here with us today and our current board. So thank you all for being here. I'd also like to introduce some of our key partners. We've got from the Office of Congressman Gonzalez, Javier Bustos, representing him today. Thank you, Javier. And of course, we work hand in hand with our chamber team. Thank you to Steve Alanius, our chamber president. To his board, who's here, we have past chairman Sally Faustro Guerra. Thank you, Sally, for joining us. We've also got Carlos Melguizo, who is a board member with the Chamber. Thank you, Carlos. We appreciate your support this morning. We're also wanting to introduce our MEDC team, also a key partner in helping us explore opportunities for air service growth. So thank you for being here to MEDC. And then, of course, I want to thank Consul Froilan Yescas, who's always so supportive of the airport and supporting our efforts for international connections. Thank you, Consul. And then also our very special guest today, Fabricio Cojuc, who's the Executive Director of Network Strategy and Alliances for Aeromar. Thank you, Fabricio. We've got all of his team here who has played a pivotal role in today's announcements. I'd like to recognize Jesus Briones, who's here with the sales team. Thank you, Jesus and Melissa, for all that you do. And without further ado, I really want to give the mayor an opportunity to officially welcome all of you to today's event.
Thank you, Liz. Excuse me. Welcome, everybody. It seemed like a week ago we had one of these exciting press conferences out here. It's really amazing, and I'll still be mayor till the June 14th, so I look forward to the next 3 that we have out here. But I'd like to extend a special welcome to the elected officials here today, very special people. We have a great team when you think about elected officials, our advisory boards that we have, the management staff. I mean, it all goes together and rolls together to make this one of the best places in the world from a standpoint of an airport. For a city our size, it's really amazing what you guys do. And so give Liz and her staff a round of applause. Liz is kind of like an additional daughter to me. You know, I know her dad for over 40 years. I don't think you were born yet when I met your dad, and so I wasn't there, but I understand it was a wonderful event. You know, today's a special day for me. I extend the official mayor's welcome for the last time I said to the McAllen, but not the last time. During my tenure tenure as mayor, I've been so proud of all the infrastructure, what we've done, the new signs, it's just a fantastic place. When you come in here, you know something exciting's happening. And when you think about it, we're the takeoff point for all the fun to the north and to the south for our citizens. And if you can't find a place to go and have a good time at this airport, something wrong with you. But I also want to thank Danilo Correa and Fabrico. I love that name. I'm going to change my middle name to Fabrico. I'm going to do that. Kojak and the entire Aeromar team for the trust they have bestowed on McAllen. It's running an airline's not cheap, and you take a lot of risk. And so we appreciate what you do and the risk that you've taken and the confidence that you have in our city. And so I want to continue to support. I'll be supporting all your efforts from time to time, though, as a passenger, and so that's a little different. In fact, I was going to be late coming over here. I have to get used to no speeding and red lights and stopping for red lights, but I'm going to do that. Before I go, I have one more announcement to make. Attention guests and passengers, please secure your personal belongings and fasten your seatbelts because summer 2021 is cleared for takeoff. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Mayor. We are excited about all the offerings you're going to have to travel this summer. I know all of us have had a tough year. It's been tough being at home 24/7 throughout the year. So we're excited to be offering you lots of options for travel this summer. Next, I would like to invite our city manager, Roy Rodriguez, to share a few words.
Fabricio, Mayor. Hello, everybody. Like Mayor said, I mean, it just seems like we were just here. It's so awesome. I have spent quite a bit more time lately with Liz and her staff. Liz, thank you so much for, last night we talked about how one of the things that I love about you is that you use science. In McAllen, we use science to make decisions, and that's what you do. You really, by the time it gets to City Hall, you've had a lot of discussions with a lot of people. So after the unprecedented times that we faced last year, I know we are all ready to travel this summer. I also know that the air service being announced today will give us an opportunity to visit two great destinations. Residents of the Rio Grande Valley will now have more reasons to plan their next vacation getaway. It has been an extremely busy year working alongside Aeromar to meet the bustling demand for international connectivity. While securing these new routes has not been an easy task, the experience of working with Aeromar has been extremely rewarding. We have been able to collaborate closely to position McAllen International Airport and Aeromar as the Valley's premier gateway for travel to and from Mexico. Felicidades, Fabricio, and my good friend Danilo. Today is a celebration of new international opportunities, but more importantly, a celebration of international ties that are stronger than ever. Ties that have resisted even the challenges during this pandemic. Today, we move one step closer to normalcy as we begin making plans for summer travel. Indeed, it is a time to celebrate family, friends, and all of the adventures and strengths that keep us in this great bond. ¿Están listos para el verano? Porque Aeromar y la ciudad de McAllen están listos para despegar. Summer 2021, let's go.
Thank you, Roy. I'd also love to hear a few words from Fabricio Cojuc to tell us a little bit more about Aeromar's presence in McAllen.
Good morning, everyone. Mr. Mayor, Roy, City Manager, Liz, elected officials, friends of Aeromar, partners. As the saying goes, this is like deja vu all over again, right? I'm back here after only 3 weeks when we were announcing and launching the new Monterrey service. And as you said, Roy, it's all about the numbers, about the science. So let me share quickly a few facts and figures with you. If anyone paid attention to my remarks or the couple of interviews I gave, I mentioned that we might in time do 2-3 flights a day to Monterrey, but we weren't there yet. well, you know what? We are there yet. During the next 2 weeks, we will be running in 8 days, back-to-back-to-back Monterrey flights. That means 3 times a day to Monterrey, and the flights are full. So we were supposed to do 20 flights to Monterrey in May. We're actually doing 87. So between Mexico City and McAllen, we will be doing close to 150 flights altogether in May. Excellent. And we expect to carry around 7,000 passengers, which is just shattering all records. I think the best month we've had on record was April, and we were at around 3,200 passengers. So we're more than doubling that just in May. But this is just the tip of the iceberg, as they say. We're about to reveal a couple of destinations that I'm sure will be very exciting. They are exciting to us, which will enable us to grow our presence at McAllen for the summer by at least 40% from the May base I already talked to you about. So this is going to be around 210 flights altogether as of June 10. So this is like a 6-fold increase in about a 3-month period. The numbers are just staggering, and we're so proud of them. So these numbers are a testament, of course, to the tremendous partnership we've developed over the years. Your success, Liz, Roy, Mr. Mayor, is our success. And we anticipate that the exciting news we're about to share will only make that even stronger in the future. Muchas gracias, McAllen. It's always a pleasure to be here. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Fabricio. We do appreciate all of your commitment to working so closely with us. It truly is an honor to work with you and your team. We can't do a lot without our chamber team. I really would love to have Steve come up, talk a little bit about how excited they are today.
Thank you, Liz. Well, I know the mayor's already, and Roy has expressed the partnership that has been built with Aeromar. But this stuff doesn't happen overnight, and this is really the evidence and effort of folks working together and the flywheel effect that success brings. And this is fruits of that effort. It's the mayor, the city commissioners willing to take risk. It's Aeromar willing to take risk. It's willing to do those things to see if the market can handle this type of expansion. I know one of the cities, I'm not going to reveal the city, but I know one of the cities is critical in terms of startups. They have become, in Mexico, one of the leading startup capital in the world and for new companies. And that is a critical partnership that we can establish between our community and the city that's going to be announced. So we're thrilled to be here, thrilled to be a part of it. One of the key things, and Roy will appreciate this, they talk about cities of the 21st century. And one of the key things is water. Roy, and I know you appreciate having water, having a quality of place, but also international connections with your airport. And I think this is an example of McAllen positioning itself to take advantage of what's going to be happening in the 21st century. So it's these type of partnerships that really lay the foundation for business growth and business opportunities. So Liz, congratulations. Thank you for including us.
Thank you. I also spot a lot of our directors here today. I really want to thank all of you for your support and for being here to support this great announcement. Thank you all. Before we continue with our program, I would love to invite our mayor, elected officials, Roy, Fabricio, to please join us to do the reveal. On the count of 3, 1, 2, 3.
4, 5.
Guadalajara with extended service to Puerto Vallarta. Watch the chopper. Have a seat. First of all, this is just a little taste of the rich culture that you'll experience when you visit Guadalajara. Let me tell you a little bit about the route. You are able to depart starting June the 10th from McAllen to Guadalajara on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Sundays. It's a 10 a.m. flight. You'll be in Guadalajara by noon. Saturdays, excuse me. And then from McAllen to Puerto Vallarta, the same. Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays. The return from Puerto Vallarta will be Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Sundays. At 3, you'll be home by 5:15. And from Guadalajara, the return is Tuesday, Thursdays, and Sundays. We encourage all of you to visit www.aeromar.com.mx for great offers on fares. Our introductory fares for this flight are as low as $99 each way to Guadalajara, $109 each way to Puerto Vallarta. So the majestic beaches and the rich culture are so much closer to us now. I really want to thank our mariachi Continental de Héctor Guerra. Thank you for being with us this morning. Our Escaramuza Charra, who was with us this morning giving us a taste of the charreada. And a very special thank you to the Asociación de Charros Villa de Matamoros and Ernesto Gonzalez, who presented such an artistic display today of the charreria. Thank you all for joining us this morning. At this point, I'd like to invite all of our guests to please get a little taste of the rich gastronomía de Guadalajara. We've got some great food prepared for you. And our elected officials and airport board, please join us up front for some photos. Thank you.